Barita News. PCC Christians outraged as colonial soldiers seize renowned secondary school in Azire for settlement. Bamenda Godlove. Members of the Presbyterian Church in Cameroon, PCC, have expressed deep frustration after colonial soldiers took over classrooms at PC Azire, a well-known secondary school in Bamenda, using the premises for their own settlement. The occupation has sparked outrage among both the Christian community and the church leadership, who view the act as a direct violation of the school's sanctity. In an audio recording circulating on social media, which BN has obtained, Reverend Gerald Archa, the parish pastor, recounts the troubling events. According to Reverend Archa, a group of soldiers stormed the church and school grounds, demanding that he immediately hand over the keys to the classrooms. Despite informing them that he did not possess the keys, the soldiers forced their way into the school, taking over the classrooms by other means. The timing of the invasion has been particularly disturbing for the school's leadership, as it coincided with student admissions for the upcoming 2024 to 2025 academic year. Reverend Archa condemned the move as both unwise and harmful to the institution, warning that it could negatively impact student enrollment. This decision will have a lasting effect on our school community, he noted, expressing concern over the disruption caused by the soldiers' presence. This latest incident has further exacerbated tensions between the colonial forces and the local population, especially given past incidents where soldiers, disguised as restoration fighters, allegedly committed acts of violence, including the rape of students, in schools across Ambazonia. These actions were reportedly part of a strategy to sabotage the ongoing war for independence. Parents, although alarmed by the invasion, were relieved that it occurred while students were still on vacation, avoiding potential harm to their children. Nonetheless, the intrusion has deepened fears about the safety and well-being of students when schools eventually reopen. The leadership of the PCC and its members remain defiant, vowing to continue speaking out against what they view as the unjust actions of the colonial forces. As the situation unfolds, many in the community are left wondering about the future of education and security in their region. Published on September 7, 2024. Author, Mba Godlove.
Fellow Ambazonians, good morning. This Monday, September the 9th, 2024. I would like to start this audio by first of all thanking we people them Program Zero for their resilience and for respecting the lockdown way we called for beginning today in order to distinguish ourselves and La Republique du Cameroon in terms of the educational system where them they respect them. Schools they don't start for La Republique du Cameroon today, but we don't talk say for Ambazonia schools they go start beginning the 17th to the 2nd of October as schools they see fit. And some of we will never still get the point where we insist on this lockdown. Now for distinguished ourselves in terms of education and that of La Republique du Cameroon, first and foremost, fellow comrades, we get to understand say the education way we picking they don't get them all this time, it be archaic and outdated. And we go start by controlling when we picking they will go to school, and eventually when we don't get full control of the territory, we go change the curriculum of education where it is for the territory, and we go update that curriculum so that it go correspond, we go be able for supply with picking them with the tools, the knowledge and the tools where they will be able for function in today's world and economy, because the education where they don't get them all this time, it be outdated, archaic, and they know they provide within them with the tools where they're supposed to succeed in today's changing world. Now we objective that, but we'll go start gradually by first of all controlling when we picking and go to school. Eventually we will completely take over with educational system so that we will provide the kind of updated education where we begin them need them for this time we did it. Now, this audio it be mainly for address two things. First of all, fellow Ambazonians, when you choose for keep a viper, we know say viper na poisonous snake. When you choose for keep a viper for a pet, then you no get for be surprised when you wake up one day with a swollen face. Again, when you choose for keep viper like your pet, make you not wake up one day where your face you don't swell. Sometimes you not even wake up set because you don't die for your sleep. Where now they are very pet, you don't bite you. We don't see some images and some pictures and some write-ups where Presbyterian Church authorities, where they did for Bamenda, they did lament, they did complain, led by the moderator for the Presbyterian Church, Reverend Funky, where they did complain, say like the Cameroon thugs, they call them say soldiers, but we know say not thugs, we don't say thug, they're just a brutal person. They don't go enter for a Presbyterian school for Azire Mancon. They take over the premises, they occupy them. Now, Reverend Funky be check say if you make friends with La Republique du Cameroon. But now he learn them the hard way. Say La Republique du Cameroon, no be people the way you feel deal with them. No be people where you feel trust them. Because they don't know which way mean for be friend. And if Reverend Funky, you don't understand, might remind some other people where they be check say if you make friends with La Republique du Cameroon, where they later learn them the hard way. I be sure say moja, it come for mine, right? When I know we say we moja day to day. Man, we don't do all kind of things, including for kill your own brothers. For please La Republique du Cameroon, we say moja day to day. When I remember Mendoza, no? Mendoza, where he does all kind of things. He sing all kind of songs for praise pop, yeah. If you say Mario Lock, compose all kinds choir them. Sing for praise pop, yeah. Mendoza, they take and lock him for prison. Time where they don't see and say it remain 1 week for die, they move him. You know, stay 2 days, Mendoza don't die. When I remember that one, now. When I remember Chief Ephraim Inoni, it is still language for prison till today. I don't want to make a made it this long, but I just want to name this female when I remember say, La Republique, you make friend with them, you waste your time. When they want for finish with you, they finish with you. That's so popular there. Friend don't mean anything for you. So Reverend Funky, this message now for you. You see, the La Republique du Cameroon talks where they don't come invade and occupy the premises of the Presbyterian school for Azire Mancon. This one, it happened for a time when they say schools they supposed for start. It happened at the time where schools are supposed to start. Now, I want to make una tell me. Now, who did really prevent schools and make they start now? They say that Ambazonians they prevent me school to start. First of all, Ambazonians they prevent semi school not start. And Ambazonians no be against the education of Pekin. We not just want maybe go for those centers of indoctrination where they call them say government schools. And they think that way we no want them. Those ones are centers of indoctrination where they need to teach with Pekin them with real history. They need to teach them knowledge where they're supposed to get them. They try now for brainwash them, make them believe thing where it no be. Now why that will not want me picking and go there? Because they only go there for being brainwashed. Now, these soldiers where they go take over the school. Now them be don't enroll for take classes for that school or na how now. They be enroll saying that them they take over, they go come sit down for classroom, they'll study. Or why it be say time where school the one start. Now they instead can take over the premises of the school. Now if if they occupy the schools and the classes, then now which side where they picking themselves, they're supposed to sit down study. Where they say the women's school they start. They don't insist that they are soldiers, they can't take over school. So now where the students and now they get for go for sit down for study. Now you get for take note say they not even come so where they reach out for the school authorities for asking whether they feel can enter the school. No. They just can't force their way into the school. They not even get the courtesy. They not get the courtesy for even just notify the school authorities say that they can't enter the school. No, they not get. They can't just start to offload their thing them. They can't see whether a Reverend Father way is get in charge of the school. They ask you for key. He say no get them. They don't waste time. They go lock them, enter, carry their thing, they enter, she done for the school. Now people in that way they say they want me school open. Now, when they do them, so they do them with the arrogance. For as you say, after all, if we do them, you go do it. You see. Make we remember say this school some na school where na la Republic of Cameroon in Bilam. No, these schools now the parents of the students now then be contribute money to build these schools. You know, say for what reason we get to what they call them parent-teacher associations. Now them they contribute money for build these schools. But La Republic of Cameroon criminal soldiers, because they check say anything where it therefore with territory in them owner, they just come broke, enter, take over, they do whatever they want. You want talk, they brutalize you. You want place up, they shoot you, kill them. Who will do them anything? So now something that way it happened for Azire Mancon. But no, now the first time that way it don't happen. Now some of we there where we never still understand which way they at stake for this liberation quest of the southern Cameroon and Ambazonia. The thing where La Republic it try now for turn Ambazonia into another Gaza. Make una understand. Sometimes when they talk to Gaza, so some of you don't know which way it really happened for that place. I remind una of a few things, a few details where una don't know. La Republic of Cameroon it try for turn Ambazonia into another Gaza. That means say the Palestinian territory where they under the occupation of Israel. Might explain for una what did they happen for there. For Gaza, when Israel they control them, the water where the people for Gaza they drink. Now Israel they decide whether they go get water, how much water they go get them. Now Israel they control them. The electricity where people for Gaza they use them, now Israel they control the electricity. Whether they go get electricity or not, now Israel they control them. Now Israel it control the products whether they enter or leave Gaza. That means say even rice will enter, whether na cement, whether na toothpaste, anything we give for enter Gaza. If Israel say that no enter, it no will enter. Now they apply that for the people for Gaza. Now Israel they control the person where it go enter Gaza and person where it go come out. That means if you want to enter Gaza, Israel tell you say you no go enter, you don't enter. And if you dey inside Gaza, you want leave. Sorry for that spam call. And if you there for Gaza, you want leave. Israel tell you say you no go leave, you no go leave. Now so it is. You see, Israel now then they control the medical supplies like medicine, equipment, and so on, where they fit enter Gaza and leave. So now then they control whether the people for Palestinians where they there for Gaza, whether they will get medicine or they not go get medicine, and then they control them. Now Israel it control whether chop it go enter. I mean basic chop for chop, whether chop go enter Gaza or you no go enter, which kind of food and what quantity, now then they decide them. You see, now when you look at all these things, Gaza not just an open prison, not an open prison. Now wait it that way, I tell when I say they plight for the people of the southern Cameroons, even as it is now. Now the kind way that way La Republic is the one for control the southern Cameroons Ambazonia. And it not be very far off, because when I see and say all the electricity production outlets will be getting for Ambazonia before. The electricity generating plants will be getting for Ambazonia. All them that don't close them all. So all light where they come from Ambazonia now, it come on from La Republic. That means if they decide say Ambazonia will be in darkness now, it will be in darkness. Despite the fact say for Ambazonia we get all of the structures and everything where if you produce with own electricity, but intentionally decide for make and seem will depend on them, so that tomorrow they want to switch off the light, they just switch them. All of them important in the way they do for side where they're supposed to develop them, they neglect them. Like the Victoria Deep Sea Port, where they talk decade after decade after decade. They never don't ever build them, but they come up go spend plenty money for build Kribi port, will not even be a natural one like the one from Victoria. So that one don't function. We own when a natural one way they're supposed to only use small money fix and make it work. They neglect them. So I they talk the one for remind we say some of we they will still take this thing will replay. If God forbid say we fumble with this liberation quest, we not succeed. May we know say now the plight that way they await we. The same plight for the Palestinians where they suffer for Gaza. Now they can't live that way we live, where simple chop for enter for the territory. La Republic for Greece may enter before you enter. Because first of all entry ports, most of the entry ports except something they come up from Nigeria, all of the major entry ports like Douala, now the only place that way chop something for enter for come for we. But you're not supposed to be so. I don't get no doubt say we go succeed for this liberation quest, but I just want to make we know the alternative way it await we if we fail for take the necessary actions for make sure say we succeed for this liberation endeavor. You see, when you see actions like the brutal takeover of a Presbyterian school, not only a precursor of which way it lie ahead. No, she don't let her talk say, oh, but no man will one way, oh, and no be no. Some of we there, where we there for social media every day, not only for the quarrel, foolish quarrel with each other, while the enemy it cause terror for we people them. You see, we did it with the argue for useless thing them for social media every day. But we need to take the necessary action where it will put resources in the hands of the liberation fighters so that they fit take the fight to the enemy. And I did talk this one knowing say the only language where the oppressor in need understand them, now the one where as they come match your foot, you make sure say you knock them for head. You punch them for nose. Now the only response that way a bully understand them. If you try to beg a bully, say no, this step for my foot, he go only they laugh you. When he step for your foot, when a bully step for your foot, punch you for nose. Now that one he go back off. So make sure say we provide the resources for we liberation fighters where they did for ground zero. And I did talk to one I want to appreciate again the good work where I don't see them where the unity warriors again they don't perform it be outstanding and they do a great job. I don't see the material where they take them more than 10 better six them and other materials where they seize them and ammunition where they seize them from La Republic of Cameroon criminal soldiers. Now so way we We fighters for ground is supposed to work. Discipline, know your mission, go out, execute, collect from them. After all, that thing the way they use them now, with money they use and buy them. So we not take them from them. They belong to us. Then turn those things against them. Chase them out of our territory. Now so when I get for the work, and I want to congratulate those brave warriors, for the buoyancy warriors, for the excellent work when I did one. Make una continue so. Again, those who want to make Ambazonia be free, una fund the liberation fighters for ground. That's the only way that will go win. So again, Reverend Funky, I think he don't get a taste of what we done the warning. Now then be the worker run errands on behalf of La Republique de Cameroon. They try for convince with leaders and say, may they buy into their special status nonsense. Now the special status that way you don't receive them where they become broke school, enter occupy them, where they don't even get a courtesy for notify the school authorities say they want to enter school. Now they can't come to that way when I want more will leave for them. But that time it don't pass. Ambazonia, therefore, must be free. So I thank una fellow comrades for listening. Make una share this message. Make it enlighten with people. May we not relent. Despite the fact that sometimes them morale could be low, sometimes the spirits could be low, but we get for think which way the alternative it be frightening. And we get for shake whatever thing where it cause we for be gloomy. Continue for the march onto Ambazonia, the territory of Ambazonia, it be completely liberated, and then we take with destiny for our own hands so that we shape them as we see fit. Again, I thank when I share this audio. This one on my cruising.